Hello, and welcome back to Road TRIpVIA, the once-a-day road trip trivia quiz. Today's episode is number 885, the category Friday Night Pub Quiz, number 22. This is a 20-question trivia quiz with a question 21 tiebreaker at the very end of the video if you need to stick around for that. All of the questions come from different categories with varying levels of difficulty, so good luck on today's quiz. Question number 1. After laying siege to a city for 10 years, the ancient Greek army pretended to go home but instead hid inside a large wooden animal. What kind of animal was this that the Trojans brought into their city? That large wooden animal was a horse. We now call it the Trojan horse. Question number 2. It is 75% potassium nitrate with charcoal and sulfur, a formula the Chinese discovered in ancient times. Its use in ballistics began when a German monk used it to propel a projectile. What is this mixture? The common name for this mixture is gunpowder. Question number 3. Mozart wrote the music you sing with it. The words are by the English writers Anne and Jane Taylor, who said the title object is like a diamond in the sky. What is the title of this popular nursery rhyme? This diamond in the sky is Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Question number 4. In science, this term describes organisms that require oxygen. What same term also describes fitness exercise that is intended to improve cardiovascular conditioning? The term that works for both of those definitions is aerobics. Question number 5. It is equal to force times distance, and the rate at which it is accomplished is power or horsepower. What is this term from physics whose examples include lifting a book or carrying a load? Power or horsepower defines the rate at which work is done. Work is the answer. Question number 6. What literary character of Carlo Collodi is the title character of a 1940 Disney film, also featuring the characters Jiminy Cricket and the toymaker Geppetto? That character's name is Pinocchio. Question number 7. Galileo is said to have conducted gravity experiments while standing at its top. Begun in the 12th century, by the time 3 of its 8 stories were completed, it was discovered that the foundation was on soft soil. What is this Italian landmark that tilts? The answer is the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Question number 8. Said to lie in both Europe and Asia, it was originally known as Byzantium and was renamed Constantinople after a Roman emperor made it his capital. What is the name of this modern city, the largest city in Turkey? The answer is Istanbul. Question number 9. His father was known as Great Leader, and his people call him Dear Leader. What is the name of the former North Korean dictator who succeeded his father Kim Il-sung and preceded his son Kim Jong-un? The Dear Leader was Kim Jong-il. Question number 10. The identity type has 1s along the main diagonal and 0s everywhere else. Square ones have an equal number of rows and columns. What are these collections of numbers called that share their name with a Keanu Reeves film? Those collections of numbers are called a matrix. Question number 11. The Spanish word for cooking pots also gives us the name of what hanging papier-mâché figure usually filled with toys or candy that is broken open by blindfolded children. This papier-mâché figure is called a piñata. Question number 12. Located just south of the Cassiopeia constellation, it is the most distant object that can be seen by the naked eye. What is the name of this closest spiral galaxy to the Milky Way? That spiral galaxy is Andromeda, the Andromeda Galaxy. Question 13. The measure of responsiveness of these two quantities to price is called elasticity. One indicates the quantity a producer wishes to sell, and another indicates the quantity a consumer wishes to buy. What are these two economic terms? The answer is supply and demand. Question 14. Thomas Edison helped develop a predecessor to these, the wax cylinder. The main types of these were turned at 78, 45, and 33 1/3 rotations per minute. What are these objects which were played on 20th century jukeboxes? The answer is records. Question 15. The sonnet titled The New Colossus by Emma Lazarus can be found on what New York City landmark that welcomed "You're tired, you're poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free"? That landmark is the Statue of Liberty. Question 16. The first episode featured residences owned by Moby, the Osbournes, and Jewel. Narrated by Soo-Chin Pak of MTV News, what is this show that visits the elaborate homes of celebrities? The answer is MTV Cribs. Question 17. This single-celled fungus changes sugars into alcohol and carbon dioxide. During Passover, Jews do not eat bread containing this fungus. What is the name of this agent that causes bread dough to rise? This agent is yeast. Question 18. This type of radiation has a wavelength of 10 to 400 nanometers, giving it a shorter wavelength than visible light. Exposure to this radiation leads to the synthesis of vitamin D in humans. What is this radiation which is given off by black lights and which may cause sunburn? The answer is ultraviolet. Question 19. Forbes magazine estimated that he was ahead of Daddy Warbucks and just behind Santa Claus in the wealth of literary characters. His girlfriend is Gloria Glad and Irona is his robot bodyguard. What comic book character did Macaulay Culkin portray in a 1994 film? The answer is Richie Rich. Question number 20. Its name means Isle of the Pelicans in Spanish. Native Americans attempted to claim the island in 1969, 6 years after the prison closed. What is this place in San Francisco Bay known by its nickname, The Rock? The answer is Alcatraz. Alright, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's episode of Road TRIpVIA. We've got another bank holiday today in England for the Queen's Jubilee. Yesterday we did Queen's Jubilee Trivia. That was a 21-question quiz about the current Queen of England. This weekend's her big party. Lots of cookouts and fireworks and bonfires going on. It's been a good time. If you're from England, the quiz will probably be pretty easy. And if you're from America or somewhere that doesn't know a lot about the Queen, you might learn something. So if you want to watch that trivia quiz, I'll have a link at the end of this video, but it was the one we did yesterday, so you can just check that on the Trivia Channel video page. And we are about 15 episodes away from episode number 900. We've had a good run for the last couple years. We're growing fast. We got a lot of people playing, a lot of people commenting and liking. I appreciate everybody. We're going to power down this last 100 and have a real good time on the way to episode number 1000. We've got some big stuff planned for the last 100 episodes. Hopefully you guys stick around. If you're enjoying these trivia quizzes, feel free to subscribe to the channel, thumbs up, notification bell, all that good stuff. It will remind you when we post these new trivias. I think that's it for today. Also, you can go straight to roadtripvia.com now if you want to, and it'll take you straight to the most recent videos that we've posted. Takes you straight to the YouTube page, so just easier to remember if you're telling somebody about the channel. roadtripvia.com. Here is question 21, the tiebreaker for Friday night pub quiz number 22. What was the number of the constitutional amendment that was repealed by the 21st Amendment? Which amendment was repealed by the 21st Amendment? The answer is the 18th Amendment. Prohibition was repealed by the 21st Amendment. The answer is 18. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow for another new trivia quiz, and have a great weekend.